Hello and welcome to this very special interaction with three people. Of course, celebrating Anahat and her world championship, world title with Saurav Ghosal, who I still think is India's greatest ever squash player and a dear friend of mine, and someone who is mentoring Anahat, and my colleague Simran Gupta. Anahat, firstly, many congratulations. Very proud of you. You're my daughter's age. So when we see such heroes come through, it makes us hugely proud. I'm in Glasgow at the Commonwealth Games, but each one of us celebrated your achievement because it stood out. So one question to you before Simran takes over. Uh, Anahat, what's when such things happen and incredible achievement in a country starved of champions, it puts enormous pressure on the athlete. What's the way forward? Huge competitions coming. Are you feeling that? Do you realize that you've achieved something incredible? There will be pressure from us in the media and from the outside world. And how do you want to deal with it?
Firstly, it's still not fully sunk in yet, so I don't think I've really understood what exactly has happened in the last few days. But I mean, I do understand that, of course, winning events like this, there is a lot more expectation from me to do better and to win even bigger events. And with the Asian Games coming up as well, there's a lot at stake. So, I mean, but I think an event like this just helps me, um, gets me more confidence as well going into the Asian Games and gets me more excited that I can play good squash and I'm able to play well inside the court and I can hopefully do something in the Asian Games and win a medal for the country.
Simran, your question?
So, Anahat, you came close in the previous two editions before finally becoming the world champion this year. So, looking back, what changed the most in your game or your mindset that helped you take that final step?
I think in my mindset, just knowing that this was my last junior event and my last chance to win a World Juniors, gold in the World Juniors, and the last 4 years I've lost in the quarters and the semis, and I've gone from almost winning the match to somehow losing. And I think just knowing that in the back of my mind that this is my last opportunity to win such a big event, and the fact that it's always been my dream and it's the biggest event at the junior stage. So just going into this event, knowing that is something that really pushed me to just give it my all in this one tournament and just focus and yeah, just do my best and hopefully win a medal. And it worked out.
Saurav, I've got to say this. I've been interviewing athletes for 30 years. This young lady is one of the most articulate at her age I've ever seen. So this is an incredible thing for India. Question for you, Saurav. When you see someone like this as talented, what's your vision for Anahat? If I ask you, what's your vision for Anahat, and where does this belief actually stem from? Saurav Ghosal.
I think, look, her being articulate is a great compliment to her. It's not something that we keep telling her all the time. We keep telling her that her brains need to work a lot more often. But good on you, Annie. Well done. I think in terms of the vision, I think the vision is very, very big. She has potential to do a lot of great things moving forward for herself first, and then obviously for India. The idea basically is that Indian squash has come through a journey over the last 30 years, right? From being just there to make up the numbers to being extremely competitive with the previous generation. And now Anahat kind of being the proof in the pudding to kind of really, really win the biggest things on the world stage, right? And this is a full circle moment in terms of where the belief comes from. I think Anahat is extremely talented innately. She has a lot of good things about her, both in terms of skill as well as mentality. But if I had to pick one thing, it's that her fearlessness and her belief in the audacious ambition that she has for herself to be the best in the world, not just 10 years from now, but now, like right now, is I think what is something that drives her and drives all of us around her to kind of get her to be the best she can be in the moment. And we all truly believe that if she can be the best in the moment, then she is good enough to take on anyone in the world. So hopefully, long may that continue.
Simran, I'll ask my second one of Anahat and you can close with Saurav. Anahat, apart from these boring media interviews which they've subjected to you all day, what was the celebration like? Have you even had a chance to celebrate? I know Saurav went to Niagara to celebrate because that's what he wrote to me yesterday, saying you were messaging me all morning, but I've come here to Niagara. What did you do? You must celebrate. What did you do?
I've honestly not done anything yet because we still have the team event left of the World Juniors. So we're not really allowed to, the coaches are being very strict right now to focus on the tournament and let it end. So yeah, I'm waiting for the last day to come so I can, celebrate with my teammates and then go back home and spend time with my family and friends.
Do something, do something. These people are very boring. The Saurav Ghoshals of the world will not let you do it. I mean, I'm saying because he can't say no to me because, I'm a friend of his, but do something. Make them feel that you're a naughty kid as well, not just a good world champion. Simran, you can finish off with Saurav.
Absolutely. So, Mr. Saurabh, after watching Anahat throughout this tournament, was there a particular moment, whether in a match, a practice session, or even off the court, when you felt she was ready to become the world champion?
I think, we've all known, everyone around her. I think she herself has known that she's ready to be World Junior Champion for a very long time. It is not a realization that has happened through this week. Of course, this week has been a journey in itself. There have been times which have been challenging, to say the least, and a lot of hard conversations have happened. A lot of work has gone in from her side to be able to produce what she produced in the final, because she did produce something quite special in terms of everything that she played and put out in that final, and that's why she was able to dominate from pretty much from start to finish. And that's all on her. She was able to put it all together on the biggest stage when it counted the most, and that's not an easy skill to have. And she has that for the most part, and I'm really glad and happy for her that she's able to do that more often than not. And I think the idea of her, not having, sunk in the whole thing, I think it's almost a good thing. It's almost that, she knows that there are so many bigger things to kind of go forward with, to achieve so much more, starting with the Asian Games later this year. And she just needs to keep her head down, focus, and be the person and the player she is, because it is very different to everyone else in the world. And that is the biggest unlock on the world stage. And hopefully we can keep getting that better and better as the journey continues.
Super. I'll say this to end. Yesterday, I was interviewing Meera Chanu here in Glasgow, 3 consecutive Commonwealth golds. Today, we are talking to Anahat Singh, World Junior Champion. There is something good about this country. We still have something good about this country. It's not just negative news that we peddle on 9 p.m. news television. There is stuff that we should be proud of. There are people who make us proud, from a 17-year-old to a 32-year-old. That's the India of our dreams. Anahat Singh, Saurav Ghoshal, Simran Gupta, to everyone at JSW who facilitated this interaction, Gaurav Kalra and Prachi. Thank you very much for joining us. Look forward to many more. I know you've got many more interactions to go, so we let you go now, but with the hope that we'll celebrate Anahat Singh for the next decade and more. Thank you, Saurav. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you, Anahat, for your time.